Aloha and welcome to Upside Down Pilates. Today we're at the Org Media Studio and we're going to learn some exercises on the balance ball that you can do at your desk or close to your desk throughout your day to keep your body moving. With me I have Larissa and Brandon and Noah and Jeff. They are part of the crew of Org Media. So we're going to start with moving our pelvis a little bit on the ball and warming up our abs and warming up our lower back. All right, so go ahead, just bring your feet straight out in front of you and draw your heels directly underneath your knees and sit up as tall as you can. And we're just going to move your low pelvis. So curl your pelvis under and pull the ball towards your feet a little bit. Good. And now stick your booty out backwards and arch your lower back. Good, and you can separate your legs wider if you need a little bit better stance. And let's go a couple more times. Curl your pelvis under, feel a stretch in your low back. And now stick your booty out, and now we're firing up your multifidi muscles back there. And again, curl under. Good, and arch back. Two more. Curl under and arch back. And one more. Curl under and then arch back. Good. Now you're just going to take and move the ball right to left. So shift your hips to the right and the ball will move right, and then shift your hips to the left. And again to the right and to the left. And again to the right and to the left. Two more. To the right and to the left. And last time to the right and to the left. And now we're going to make circles. So curl the ball up underneath you, shift your hips left and then back and then right and then front. And go again. Circle all the way around. Make sure to curl the ball up underneath you, and then as you go to the back, stick your tush out to the wall behind you. Two more times. Left and back and right and front. And one more. Left and back and right and front. Good. Bring it front and now reverse. Circle right. Here we go. One. And again. Two. Three. Two more times. Four. One more time. Five. And then come back center. So that's an easy one to do to strengthen your abdominals and your low back muscles and just give your body a little bit of a break. Okay. Now we're going to add your full spine. So you can keep your hands on your knees and you're going to curl your pelvis all the way under and let your head go down. So pull the ball up underneath you and round your spine forward at the same time. And now you're going to arch your back and stick your tush out backwards, and the ball will go behind you and look up to the ceiling. And again, round forward, head to tail, get a big stretch. And then arch backwards, strengthen your back muscles and open your chest. And again, curl under. Good, and arch backwards. Nice, you guys. Two more. Curl under and just breathe gently as you need. And arch backwards. And one more. Curl under and arch backwards. Good. Come back center. And now keep the ball relatively still and just side bend to the right. And you can put your right hand on the side of the ball if you want. And now try and shift your hips left a little bit and you'll get a little bit more stretch. And then come up. And now side bend to your left and let the ball go right. And come up. And again, side bend right. Allow the ball to shift left and up, and side bend left, let the ball shift right. And come up. 2 more rounds. Side bend right, let the ball shift left and up. So we're strengthening the opposing obliques. And now go left, and now the right side is actually what's holding you up. Last time. Side bend to the right, shift the ball left and up. And side bend left and shift the ball right and up. Good, we're gonna do spine stretch forward now. So sit as tall as you can. Take a big breath in and nod your chin down. And now roll all the way down and let your hands go as far forward as you like. You can straighten your legs out if you like or leave them bent, whatever feels best. Take a big breath. And now you're just gonna roll up to seated. Glide your shoulders down and let your head float right up on top of your shoulders. And again, nod your chin and just roll down. And you can straighten your legs if you want or keep them bent, whatever feels good. And then roll back up. 3 more. Nod your chin and roll on down. Take a big breath and roll on up. 2 more. Roll on down. And roll on up. And 1 more time. Nod your chin and roll forward, stretching out your back. Let your shoulders relax. And roll on up. Okay, we're gonna go into the roll-ups now. So if you're at your desk, you'll need to come away from your desk a little bit to be able to do this. We're gonna have Jeff demo. So what you'll do is you'll sit nice and tall, you'll curl your pelvis under and you'll walk out, put your hands on your thighs, and you're gonna walk all the way out till your head's on the ball. As you go out, you wanna keep squeezing your glutes and hamstrings so that you're lifted. Then you're gonna nod your chin and roll up, and you can breathe out, and you wanna feel like you press your spine to the ball, and it'll strengthen your abdominals a little bit and definitely wake you up, okay? Let's go ahead and do that 6 times. All right, here we go. Deep breath, and curl your pelvis under and roll out. So walk out and let your shoulders and your head rest on the ball, and then lift your hips high so you'll feel your glutes and hamstrings work also. Good. And now nod your chin and roll up and press into the ball. And again, put your hands on the ball if you need help to get up. Nice, you guys. Let's do it again. Exhale, curl and roll down. Squeeze your booty. Make sure your hips are up. Deep breath. And exhale, curl and roll up. Good. Again, curl and roll down. This is 3. Deep breath. And exhale, curl and roll up. 2 more if we can. Curl and roll down. And the ball will move, so if you need to adjust, just adjust. And exhale, curl and roll up. You all have really strong abs. A lot of people can't quite get up on the first try. 1 more. Yep, adjust the ball if you're rolling back too far. And curl and roll down. Deep breath. And exhale, curl and roll up. Nice. Okay, Jeff will demo. We're gonna do an arch backwards. So now be careful because you might fall off on this one. So curl and roll down. And then you're just gonna reach your arms back and go all the way, and you can just reach back. You can reach towards the floor and touch the floor by straightening your legs out if you like. Yep. Or just reach them back and you'll feel a nice big stretch all the way across the front of your chest. Yep. Good, and then bring your arms up to the ceiling and then roll back up. All right? You can do this, it's easier than it looks. I'll catch you if you fall. Okay, here we go. Curl and roll down. So just what we did. Now reach your arms back up overhead, and then you can reach your hands towards the floor and straighten your legs out if you want, and try and touch the ground. Make sure you're squeezing your butt cheeks, and just go to where it's comfortable, right? To open out your arms, and you can hang there, breathe gently. So we spend all day rounded forward over the computer. This is a great way just to open out and stretch all those muscles in the opposite direction. Good, bring your arms up to the ceiling carefully. Good, nod your chin and roll yourself on up. Good, take a rest. I want to do it one more time. Let the blood flow get back down from the crown of your head. And here we go. Curl and roll under. Reach those arms back, yep. And then you can straighten your legs out if you like, or keep them bent, whatever's comfy. Go to where you feel safe, but allow yourself to open up. And just breathe as you feel good here. Good, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Nod your chin and roll yourself up. Nice, you guys. All right, we're gonna go into some gentle stretches that you can do just sitting on the ball at your desk, all right? So go ahead and take your right hand and bring it on the opposite side of your head towards your left ear. And you're just going to tilt your head to the right. And then take your left arm and you can reach it out sideways a little bit, either on the ball or just out on the diagonal on your side, and you'll feel a nice stretch. Tuck your chin back and in, so you want to make sure that your head's not forward. Yeah, you want it back and in, and then you should feel a nice stretch in your shoulder. And just gentle, you don't have to pull really hard. And now tuck your chin down and in, and bring your hand to the back corner of your head, a little bit more behind. And then pull your chin back, and now we're trying to stretch right up through your neck. And just breathe gently. And turn your head back side. And then go ahead, bring your head up. And now take your other hand, grab onto the opposite ear, and let your head gently go side. And then reach that right arm out on a little diagonal. You can pull down a little bit, and it pulls on the upper trapezius on the other diagonal. And then tuck your chin down and in, and walk your head to the back corner of, walk your hand to the back corner of your head. Yeah. And turn it back side. And then bring it on up. Now reach your arms outside. And you're going to take your right hand and swing it underneath your left elbow all the way across. And then you're going to twist your arms around and try and bring your hands together the best you can. Yes! And they may or may not touch, but you're going to do the best you can. And you want your elbows completely crossed. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Yep, that's perfect. And flip this hand up. Actually, bring this hand up and this around. And then, yeah, you're trying to grab the best you can. You may not actually be able to grab hands, right? Because if you have tightness in the back of your shoulders, you're gonna just go on your hand where it will go. Okay, now shrug your shoulders up by your ears, and then glide your shoulders down to your hips, and keep your belly button in, and you can stretch and get in between your shoulder blades quite a bit. And again, shrug your shoulders up by your ears, and then bring them down. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of painful. And one more. Shrug your shoulders up and slide your shoulders down. Now keep your elbows where they are roughly, and try and reach your arms forward a little bit. They're not going to totally straighten, but you can reach them out a little bit the best you can. And if it's bothering you, just come out of it, because everybody's body's a little bit different, yeah? Good. Bend your elbows, and then go ahead and release out of it. All right, now we get to do the other side. So bring your arms back out. And now you're going to bring your left elbow on top of your right. And then twist your hands around and grab. Did we do that side already? Well, flip and do the other side. And you're going to grab the best you can. And shrug your shoulders up. And glide your shoulders down. And smile. And one thing that you can do, if for some reason you can't quite grab, you can grab a towel or a t-shirt or a sweatshirt and then hold on and then just walk them together as much as you can, yeah? Because if you have a lot of tightness back there, or you're a strong guy that, you know, does a lot of stuff with the upper body, sometimes it gets really tight and you can't quite get it all the way around. And again, shrug your shoulders up and bring it down. Keep smiling. One more, shrug your shoulders up and bring it down. Nice. Try to keep your elbows where they are, straighten your arms out a little bit. It may not move, and one side is always a little different than the other side. Good. Good, and rest out of that. All right. Just toss it on down beside you. You might need it in a second here. Okay. Now, last one, take your hands and you're gonna reach them behind you. You're gonna try and clasp your hands. If they don't clasp, you can always grab a towel or put something behind. Keep your belly tight, and then you're gonna press your fists down to the ground and then try and lift them backwards a little bit while you keep your head to the ceiling. And you should feel a nice stretch in the front of your chest. Good. Start by keeping your chin in a neutral alignment, so keep your head up and in. And then keep reaching down and see if you can arch to the ceiling, just a little tiny bit going away. So rather than pushing your chin forward, you just want to open through your chest. And then come back up. Try not to fall off the ball at the same time because you're balancing. And relax those arms. Good. And you've made it. Good job, you guys.